Hello everyone, welcome back to episode number 10 of Omnifactory. I can't believe we're already at episode 10. I did a little bit of work off camera there. I removed all of the machines that were here, and most of them are now over here, hooked up to ME interfaces. So we have a bunch of, here's a wire mill, it's making some stuff. What is this? Alloy smelter making nothing at the moment. Not everything is hooked up with patterns in them. Cluster mill makes that. I think I had that one before. This one is probably the most interesting one. This is an autoclave and a fluid extractor. So I have in here a pattern for like vibrant alloy, vibrant crystal. Vibrant crystal. So it needs vibrant alloy liquid and an emerald. So what happens here, this is a vibrant alloy ingot plus an emerald. This guy will put it into this chest, and then I have these conduits that have filters on them. So in here we go emerald or diamond, and over here we go vibrant alloy or pulsating iron, and so that'll turn it into the liquid, and then it gets pumped into the thingy here where it gets combined with the crystal, and then it goes back in. This works okay. It's not great, especially if you need to make both at the same time. If I need to make both of these two at the same time, it'll put all of the ingredients in here, and then like it'll randomly basically combine them as whichever one happens to go in here first and whichever one happens to go in here first, it'll try to combine them. It doesn't always work. So one thing you can do is put it on blocking mode so that it'll only put one set of ingredients in at a time, but then it goes super slow. Maybe I'll do that just for now, because at least that makes it safe. It won't do the wrong thing. So last time we made, I've been working a little bit over there too on my outside of the factory. This is taking up so much concrete, it's crazy. And I still don't know what I'm going to do about all this snow. I could put glowstone every like fifth block. I think 5 blocks will stop snow from forming, but it might look weird. I don't know. It's also going to make it super bright at nighttime if I do that. I guess it's probably better than having snow everywhere. And of course I have like as much glowstone as I could ever need. I have basically infinite. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. And then I have this area here now. This is all clear. I don't have any machines left. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. I have these kind of like little mini farms where I do stuff. Like this one is for making concrete. I've made a bunch of white concrete. And this one I showed before, this is for mending my tools. And probably I'll have a few other small ones around, but I don't know. This is a pretty big space now, and there's not really anything I think that I need here that I can think of. Maybe later on. Anyway, for now it's just an empty space. So today, what I said we were going to work on, and what we are going to work on, is this bit down here. At least I should be able to get these 3 things done today. We'll see how we go with making some SMD components. I did make before I made an MV advanced assembly machine. So I have that, but at the moment it's not hooked up to anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the chlorine setup. So chlorine is not that difficult to make. It's basically salt water or rock salt. Weirdly, you can't turn rock salt into salt water, so I'm not sure why that is, but yep, there it is. But salt water you make from mixing salt and water. So you can actually also directly electrolyze 2 pieces of salt to get 1 piece of chlorine. But if you do it with salt water, 2 buckets of salt water makes 1 bucket of chlorine. But you get 2 buckets of salt water from 1 piece of salt and a bucket of water. So you kind of double your output by turning it into salt water first. So that's what I'm going to do. I went mining and I got a bunch of salt and rock salt. So it's pretty easy to get a whole bunch of it just from mining. So that didn't take too long to do. The other thing I've done, and I'm going to need later on for making the SMD components, is gallium. I forget which one it was. I think 2 of them need gallium. So SMD diodes need a small pile of gallium, and SMD, this one, what is this? SMD transistors needs a gallium plate, which is actually like 9 pieces of baby gallium. But you can get that from bauxite, which I have a little bit saved up here. But basically you pulverize that, pulverize it again, and then you centrifuge it and you get a tiny pile. So 3 pieces of these make 1 piece of gallium, which is enough to make a plate. So this will be a reasonable amount of gallium for at least initially to start off with. But that's probably going to be for next episode. Today what I'm going to do... Oh, that's going. Oh, I guess this is still going. Silicon and aluminium. I guess they... Oh yeah, because these ones have void on it. Okay, anyway, that's fine. That's fine if they keep going. So what I actually forgot to make was a CEF. The one thing I've been doing too is all of these machines I've been making, so like the macerator, I've been making patterns to make them as well. So theoretically I should have all the ingredients to make heaps of these things. I also have enough ingredients to make, I have all of the recipes needed to make like ME interfaces. The only thing I don't have is, oh okay, I don't have fine silver wire. Okay, that's one thing I need to make. And the plates, I only have 256 aluminium plates in stock. So maybe I'll up that to 512 or 1000 or something. I don't know. I have infinite, basically, aluminium dust and ingots. But yeah, the next thing I want to work on in terms of recipes is, what is that thing called? Molecular assembler. This is the crafting thing. I only have one at the moment, with 3 of these hooked up to it. So obviously I'm going to have to expand my auto crafting quite a bit very soon. And this is kind of a pain recipe to make. Actually, I already have all of these ones made up. This one I still don't have a recipe for. I don't have a recipe for that. I don't think I have recipes for that or that. This one will be easier once I have access to what is this thing called? Atomic Reconstructor. So maybe I can work on getting that going. That's a quest up here. So maybe that we can work on that next time. But today we're working on yeah. So let's get the CEF. I'll get the 16 one done. Oh, I need a circuit in there. And I run out of patterns. And I think this is also my last spot. So I don't have, okay, energetic. I have a bunch of, I think I have a recipe for this. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. Let's just make a bunch of 16x. 8. And there's 9 of them. And I'll need 2 for the CEF. And that'll leave us 7. So that's, yeah, I think my thingies are 8 long or 7. I can't remember. We'll find out. Okay, there we go. And let's see, how many do we have left? 7, that's right. So I think I'm going to start setting this one. I could probably set these up. There's probably enough space actually here to do the chlorine, but I'll leave that for now. I'm going to set it up over here. Let me get some cobblestone or something, just to a spacer. Okay, so the CEF is going there. Wait, is that right? Is that where I've got the others? Yeah, it is. And then this is going here. Okay, so 6 long is how long I'm making them. Okay, and then let's get some conduits going. Oh, and I'm also going to need... Wait, is it vibrant? Yes, it is. Oh, I also changed all of my conduits over here to be vibrant. So these are all now vibrant. I set up recipes for making the conduits. At least up to vibrant. I haven't gone past vibrant yet. Wait, what is the next one after vibrant? N steel. How do you make N steel? I can't even remember. Dark steel plus N-stone dust. Okay, I guess I don't have N-stone dust yet. Alright, anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, conduits. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need an ME interface. I'm also going to need a fluid interface, which I don't have a recipe for. But maybe, what do I need? A pump. My thingy's already being used. I'll come back and I'll do the fluid interface later on. Okay, so power. Oops. How am I doing this? Just like straight across like that. Okay. And we can put that there. Who's got power? Yep. All right. So what we do, so the salt stuff, let's see, what do we do? Actually, maybe let's get some, let's get a bunch of the ore so that we can get started on that. One thing I'm going to do too is all of these, I'm going to put in I'm going to set up another ME drive, but separate from this one. And I'm probably going to put them here, and these drives will be just for ores. And when I go like mining and stuff, I can use an ender chest to put them into this particular storage, and then you put an interface on that and a storage bus on the interface so that you can access it here, but you can't, like, it doesn't get used for anything but ores, and that way I can keep them separate. But I'll show you that probably in the next episode. I'll set that up. Okay, so what was I doing? Macerator into another macerator. And let's get the ME interface. Can I make this now? Yes. Okay, so let's get the ME interface. And we're going to access everything through this. Oh, I forgot more conduits. These ones. Oops. There, and it's coming out. I gotta say, the stuff of traveling is like the best invention. And then we'll need some filters. I guess I could do it with a robot cover, pulling it out with a filter, like an item filter. Zinc foil. What does it take? Steel plate. Let's do that, shall we? I'll do it with a... Oh, what am I missing? Nothing. Is it still making the... Oh! Cancel that because it's already in the machine, so it'll just make them now. I need to set up more crafting CPUs, not dark steel. Normal steel. That'll do. And how's our robot arm coming along? Let's forget about that for now. The other thing we need to do is get you outputting into... Oh wait, it's going to have two things. We have to... Okay, we do need to use the robot arm for this one as well. So we're going to need a couple of these guys. What's it doing? Copper cable. Why is that taking so long? I guess it's being made by this thing. This one is making copper cable. Yeah, it's probably faster to make it by just like rubber plates. Okay, let's get a couple more of these going. That'll be handy. And let's see, do I have any more of these kind of filters can I make? I don't have a recipe for it. Do I have any hoppers? I do, but I don't have any paper. That's weird. Let's just do sugar. And now we can go back to doing filters. Six, that'll do. Alright, so let's put the robot arm on this one to start off with. And we can put the filter here. And we want it to be... I'm going to have to make one first. We're going to need some rock salt as well because we want both of them. Normally you do one processing line per machine. One machine does one thing, but at least in the case of salt, it's probably not a big deal if I do two. And the stone I'm going to pull back into the ME interface and send that back to the to the system. Rock salt, we'll do 1 as well. Oh, just 1. Did 2 go in there? How come I have 62 there? Weird. Okay, so we'll take that out. And we want the crushed rock salt to go into this guy. So let's do crushed salt. And we'll get a conduit to pump out the extract. We'll say white. We want the rock to go into this one. White. Okay. So if I put like a rock salt in there, for example, we should end up with the crushed salt going there and the stone dust going back into here. Okay, good. And then we got that there and that's empty. So rock salt. And so if we have a centrifuge, let's put it up here. We need a filter. And we want to pop out the impure piles of salt and put them into here. And we'll extract here. Whoops, where did that go? That was weird. So impure piles of salt will go into there. And we also want impure piles of rock salt to go into there. So let's do that. And that should already be sucking some in. So here we'll get rock salt and tiny piles of borax dust. And I think salt also gives you borax dust, right? Let's just see and find out. Yeah, so we got salt and we got rock salt. Okay, so now the mixer, we're going to mix the salt with water. So we need to get some end of wires. Luckily I have 3. So we want that to go here. Let's grab some water to fill it up with. Bucket. Bucket of water and another bucket of water. So plunk that one down there and that one down there. And then we put this one here and then we wrench it out. So that should be going in there. Okay, and we want the salt to go in there, but not the rock salt. So extract, filter, salt. Insert. We'll extract out of that in a minute. So salt water is there. And then I think what we'll also do is the tiny piles of borax. I'm just going to pop them out. It needs to be white. I'm going to put them in here. I guess we could auto craft them into the larger piles. But for now, I'm just going to put the tiny piles in. Okay, so the next thing we got to do is an electrolyzer. Wait, was it an electrolyzer? Wait. Chlorine. Oh yeah, I forgot to make an electrolyzer. Actually, let's get into this one. Oops, not wrench it. Electrolyzer. Okay, so that's fine. I forgot to make a... I don't have enough patterns now, do I? Alright, let's just see. Can I make it? I need to make 2 circuits. So if I have to make 2 circuits, I may as well make an HV and make the pattern for it. Oh, but I don't have space. Okay. I don't have space. I need another ME interface. So let's just make it by hand. Or not by hand, but piece by piece for now. And there we go, copper cable. So now we have an electrolyzer. Okay, so this is the guy who's going to do all of the work for us. He's going to do both of the jobs for us, which is electrolyzing the rock salt and electrolyzing the salt water. So let's we'll just wrench it into there and we'll pump it straight in. So that should start electrolyzing that straight away. And also we can put the rock salt straight into here. So do I have any? No. So let's put the rock salt into there. And that should be, it should be fine to have both. And I think it'll just do one and then it'll do the other one, hopefully. And we should have chlorine and hydrogen. We can pump both of them into our system. In fact, we'll pump everything into our system, including the sodium hydroxide dust. I don't know if that's useful for anything. Epoxy and salt water. That seems not the right way to make epoxy. Is it? I can't remember how I do that. Is it this one? This must be the way to do it. Yeah, I think this is the way I've done it before. Anyway, oh, what did that give us? Potassium. Oh, that must be from the rock salt. Okay, so everything, all of this stuff gets pumped back into the ME system. So this one and this one both. Let's extract on white. And oh, that was a quest, was it? Interesting. Let's get rid of these. Oops, these ones. And sodium hydroxide and potassium both go into there. What was that quest from? Mid-game. Wow. Sodium hydroxide is an ingredient in biodiesel. Combining water and sodium in a chemical reactor, splitting salt water in an electrolyzer. Also the best source of chlorine. Hey, thanks. Okay. Fine. That's all fine. Oh, the other thing I needed was an ME into a fluid interface. ME fluid. So what do we need? Pump, hull, and the cores. What are we missing? I made the pump. What's that? Annihilation. So I need this guy and a hull. I need to set up a recipe for this. I need to set up a recipe for electrolyzers. What's going on? Oh, this one. I need to set up acceleration cards to make these faster. There's so many things you got to do. Okay. And the hull is pretty quick to make. Even though I'm making it in an LV assembler. Actually, this is the slowest part. And boom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pump everything into the ME system. Like all of the salts that I have, I'm going to pump it in, and I'm not going to care how long, like if it, you know, I'm not going to care about it filling stuff up, because it's really not going to. Let's extract on white. Extract, and let's get a liquid filter. Yep, we should be able to do that. Yep, and I'm going to put both hydrogen and chlorine in there because, you know, I'm going to need both of them eventually. And, you know, the 1K chips, whatever they're called, storage components are so cheap that I feel like there's no real reason. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. No real reason to just put as much of everything as I can in there. And like in this particular case, because it'll only be however much salt ore I have, it's not like it's going to fill up forever and then never. Oh, wait. What am I doing? No, that's not right. I want to empty them into there. I can't do that until okay, let's get the conduit going. There. Okay, so, oops, no, that's not what I want. I can't empty buckets into it? That's weird. Okay, so let's head over to here. Wait, how come, did I get the quest for, I must have got the quest for chlorine, right? Yeah, I didn't notice it. Okay, chlorine and hydrogen. And then let's if I put these salt into my ME system, just into the normal ME system, then they'll still pop out. Wait, actually they won't at the moment. Let's get 1 salt and 1 rock salt. Get them showing up in here. Rock salt and regular salt. And let's get, did I finish making those other robot arms? I must have, right? Yes. So let's get that going. Oh, I can't, oh wait, no, I can do robot arms on the input side. And we can put the filter there, and we can put salt and rock salt and import mode. And there we go. It's filling up with rock salt, which is fine. So it'll fill up with rock salt, and basically it'll use up all the rock salt in the system, and then it will fill up with regular salt and use up all the regular salt in the system and turn it all into chlorine. And I don't think there's any other use for salt other than making chlorine. So if there is, I'm going to have to, set up something to stop this from running all the time, so that I can use the salt for other things if I have to, but hopefully I don't have to. I can't think of any other reason for using salt. Yeah. So that's chlorine. The next thing is making this stuff, polyvinyl chloride, PVC. Yeah, this is not too difficult to make. If we go from the fluid solidifier, it's basically just air plus vinyl chloride, and vinyl chloride is just ethylene plus chlorine. So actually, now that I think about it, I haven't been putting my ethylene... Wait a second. Is ethylene one of the things that I have over here? I have polyethylene, so I must have ethylene. Yes. So I haven't been doing anything, like I've just been pouring all of my ethylene into making polyethylene. So that's full. How come I only have 64 of that? I guess that stopped. That's still going. This is really slow. This is the slow part of this whole system. So did I just get it backed up? Like, is it just gotten full? Oh no, it's not. Oh, this one, okay, it's putting polyethylene into here, but I should also be putting ethylene into there, shouldn't I? Because I need it for making PVC. I didn't think about that. So one thing I could do is reduce this to like I don't know, like 100 buckets worth of polyethylene. That'll turn it on, so that'll stop, and then the ethylene we can also pump back into here and fill up with ethylene, and then we can use that in the making of PVC. Okay, so we have that. Let's get our ethylene. I don't have a bucket of it though. I have a pipette. Is it called a pipette? Yeah, this guy. This makes smaller stuff. But that's enough to set up a filter. Oh, now I have a bucket's worth. Okay, never mind. So let's pump that into, where is it? Here. Which one makes ethylene? I can't remember. Is that, no, that makes ethanol. I think this makes ethylene, right? Yeah. So here we should, yeah, there we go. It's making it now. So we need to pump it out. It pumps out orange, and where does it pump it into? I guess into here, right? Okay, so let's actually turn that to brown, so that we'll also pump it into the filter, I mean the interface here. And we'll have to put a thing to stop it when it gets to... Or do we need to stop it? We could just let this one run forever too, right? Well, we might put in anything to stop this one once it gets to 100 buckets as well, because there's no point. This will be able to go forever and ever because we have infinite amount of sugar cane. So yeah, but for now I'll just leave it as it is. Just pumping into here. Do we have any at the moment? No, not yet. Oh, we do. We have 0.6 of a bucket. We have 1.6 buckets, I guess. But I'll actually need that bucket because I got to set up the other fluid interface on this side. Okay, so this one needs ethylene. We have a 600 millibuckets there. All right, what are we doing? PVC. How do we make PVC again? Chemical reactor with vinyl chloride plus air, which is ethylene plus chlorine. Okay, so we need 2 chemical reactors, which, funnily enough, I have 2 right here. How did that work out, right? Here we got to pump out. Let's make it nice and not green. And we need some more of these guys, filters. These ones. At least 2, probably more. No, this one. Oh. Wait, oh. There we go. And it's going to be ethylene, and this one's also going to have air in it. Oh, why does it do that? There we go. So you should have some ethylene in you, yes. So now we need an air collector. Alright, I'm going to have to make one of those. There we go. Okay, air collector. So that also needs power. Let's put it on this side. Doesn't matter where we put it. Oh wait, I don't think we can pump out from the top. We had this one here. Let's see if we can pump out from the top. Oh, it looks like we can. Okay, never mind. So air needs to go in there. So let's, we don't need you anymore. We can empty you out. Can we get air from in a bucket? Oops. No. How do I get air out in a way that's, I guess I can always just extract on some random color and then insert on some other, on the same color, and that'll fill it up with air. Right. Yeah, see, this is, I think you can't extract from the top of it. I guess the top is where the air comes into it. Okay, so let's here extract on white. And now we should be filling up with air. No? Wait. Is it because it's got to be that side? Why can't I extract? Okay, let's just put it right next to it and pump it straight in. Where was it? Yeah. Where's the wrench? That's the side that I want it to go out. Now now it's working. Okay. Wait, am I doing the wrong thing here? Air plus ethylene makes polyethylene. Oh, that's not what I wanted, is it? I want to make... Oops. What do I want to make? Not acetic acid. Not hydrochloric. Wait. Wait, now I'm confused. I forget what I wanted to do now. I think it's not this. Polyvinyl chloride. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, it's vinyl chloride plus air. So ethylene plus chlorine. Okay. So actually, I want the air collector to be here with the output side here, and I actually was right before with this guy here. I don't need that or that one. Okay. Now I know what I want to do. Now I need to get the air out of this one. Actually, let's maybe get the ethylene out of here. That's probably the easier way. Get the ethylene out and then just break it. Put the ethylene back in. Okay, and we want the chlorine to be there. So do we have... Okay, we don't have that there. Let's grab some chlorine. Just one bucket of it. Okay. Now we've got the hang of it. So we want chlorine to go there. And we want it to also go into this one. Like that. And we should be good to go now. We're making vinyl chloride plus hydrochloric acid. So let's pump the hydrochloric acid out. You can go into here on white. So we'll extract on white. That'll get rid of the hydrochloric acid. Actually, it'll try to take this one out first, right? So we need to get that, the vinyl chloride, into here with the air. So let's do that. Vinyl chloride. Let's do it by pumping it in, I guess. Here. Vinyl chloride, this one. We'll do it just inserting on white. Should work. Wait. No, we're not extracting on anything. Oh, that's why it's not going back in here, right? I was extracting this one on white. Okay, so that should get rid of that, and then that should go there. Vinyl chloride plus air. And I think it had a circuit. Yeah. Integrated circuit with configuration 0. So let's grab one of those guys. We need an LV. We're getting so close to getting the third and final tier 1 circuit. I can't wait. Come on, craft it up. There we go. It was configuration 0, I think. There we go. And this should be polyvinyl chloride. Perfect. So let's get vinyl chloride. We can put that in there. We can grab... Oh, it'll take a while to get a bucket's worth. And boom. There's a bucket's worth. That should be that quest. Right? Oh, it's not. It's the sheets. Okay. Let's make the sheets then. I have a fluid solidifier ready to go. And I have... oops. The mold for it there. And then let's... Do we need polyvinyl chloride fluid for anything? Polyvinyl chloride. Here. No, we don't need it for anything. We just need the sheets. Okay, so let's just pump it straight out of here. We don't get any other liquid? Nope. So let's pump it out with orange, let's say. And yeah, I need another one of these guys. Theoretically, I could just like say red, orange is for polyvinyl chloride only, but chances are pretty good that at some point in the future I'll forget that and try and hook something else up to orange and then mess everything up. So I think it's always better to have a filter for all liquids. Oops, not that one, because yeah, I'm very likely to screw it up in the future. Okay, so that should be filling up and we should be getting the sheets. Wait, that was the wrong one. I was lucky. See, that's what I mean by screwing it up. Okay, so let's grab those, and these ones will come out and we'll put back into here. Oh, we just filled up the filter, so we need to extract on white. White. And this one is nothing. And is that enough? They're gonna, yep, they're gonna extract. Okay, so should we stop it after we have a certain number of these sheets? Probably, right? I have this guy and glass and a machine cover. Okay, and we're gonna need this guy. No, this guy we're gonna need. So that we can face it there, put the machine cover there, put the level emitter there, say to stop after, I don't know, 512 sheets, and then hook that up, put you there, and hook it up to there, and that should be enough. All right, so that's PVC sheets, and now I guess plastic substrate is probably pretty easy. So I can put PVC sheets and get double the plastic sheets. I have like heaps of these polyethylene sheets as well. I don't know which one is better. I guess it's better to use the only thing is, like this, I make infinite of this because it's basically made from sugar. And there's no other ingredients. Whereas the PVC sheets need salt, which is not currently renewable. So maybe for making the plastic circuit boards, I should just use the polyethylene. Like this is infinite, and these are infinite. Whereas for this one, these two are infinite, they're the same, but this one is not because it's based on salt. Even though it doubles it. And then in the future, once I get, I don't know how you say that, polytetrafluoroethylene, I get 4 for 1, so maybe at that point it's worth it. I don't know how, if this stuff is tetrafluoroethylene. Hydrofluoric acid chloroform. Yeah, I remember making this. You need this for something. But anyway, I think for now, I'm going to make it... I don't have the machine set up. So I think I might do this... should I do this off camera or do it next episode? I might do this next episode and hopefully we can get to this point by then. Like these are pretty easy once you've got this thing done. Actually, I think I can do these now, at least some of them. I can do that one. I can do that one. And I could do this one too. So I can actually make these now. But I won't because we're out of time. So yeah, I think what we'll do next episode is I'll get this one going, which is pretty easy, and we'll get this one going as well. And then maybe we'll start looking at these two. I don't know how difficult they are once I have the first one done. I think they're pretty easy. So we'll have this one set up next episode. Plastic circuit board, central processing unit. Do I have central processing units? I think I have set that one up. No, I haven't set it up. Maybe I've set it up over here. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of them going. So I'll eventually we'll have to get this thing set up so that it's making infinite of these bits and pieces. But probably not until I get silicon doped. No, glowstone doped silicon. This one, because this one it needs argon, but then these two are renewable. This is renewable too because it comes from the cryogenic air distillation, which maybe I'll have to make that at some point soon too. Where's that on the list of things? This is not the same thing, right? Is it in this one? Where do we make that? Or this one? Oh, here. No, vacuum freezer. Oh, here. Okay, I need a bunch of stuff. Basic air collector. Requires HV machine hulls. Weird. Okay, never mind. All right. So anyway, what I'm going to do is we'll get onto this bit next episode. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to set up a bunch more crafting recipes. I'm going to get the crafting recipes for making molecular assemblers set up. And maybe I'll do a bit more building over here. I don't need this space yet, and probably not for a little while anyway. But I need to... This is going to take ages to build, so I'm going to have to do some of that off camera. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Can I... Oof. Can I... Yeah!